welcoming to my channel, Moon Bodies. Today is another beautiful day out on the lake on this 4th of July weekend, and I'm hoping to get in a chest and triceps workout today, get some writing in. I have actually quite a bit of work to do today since I don't have a day off. But the girls are enjoying swimming and I'm enjoying just coasting out here on my kayak. I've been thinking lately about how much it is that we create in our reality and how much is created for us. And if the percentage of reality that we create is created by us, then we have to accept that the struggles and the challenges, the annoyances that we experience are also a reflection of us. That means that when I find myself really annoyed by a behavior that my spouse is displaying, I have to take a closer look at that and ask myself where that behavior exists within me, or where expectations for that behavior exist within me. And that's like full accountability for someone else's behavior because of how it affects you, right? So the bulk of that behavior's effect on you is a weight that is carried by you and not by your spouse, for example. That's something that I've been grappling with lately and reflecting on today. On a microcosm, or even a macrocosm especially, that kind of philosophy seems easy to accept. Like, I am responsible for how I'm reacting to a situation. I'm creating that reality. But when you expand that beyond your familial or personal or close relationships, and you start to apply it to your immediate community, and then you expand that to, your neighborhood, you expand it to your town, to your state, to your country, to internationally, to the globe, to the cosmos, then it begins to thicken. And it becomes really difficult to grapple with the idea that you are manifesting the ignorance, the hatred, the rage, the annoyance that exists in the world around you. For me, it's really difficult to be able to see clearly the hand that I have, the role that I play in the ignorance, in the fear, in the hatred that is plastered everywhere all over our society, our culture. I can't even begin to think about the cosmos, but in just the society. And I begin to ask myself, to what extent am I responsible for the manifestation of this reality, where I'm seeing things play out in a way that's horrifying, despicable, saddening, confusing. And then it becomes a lot more complex. The question then extends to beyond, how can I take a look at what I have to work with in this life in order to address the annoyances, the frustrations that I feel. And it then becomes, how do I even begin to understand that? How do I see it? Where do I even look, right? And I can feel really lost in questions like that, because I guess you start on the macro level, right? And then you build skills and awarenesses that enable you to extend beyond that. So to ask the questions seems to be way outside the realm. The question then comes back to my spouse, right? My annoyances, my grievances with my spouse or my children or my friends, my mother, my father. And how can you use those people, those situations as mirrors to reflect back upon yourself? And from there, right, then you can begin to slowly extend out.